Now that we have finished spinning our articles, it's time for article generation. The best spinner allows us to output a single spun version of an article, which is great for publishing a single blog post. Or we can output hundreds of different versions for use in article directories, for example. I've already covered how to output a single spun version in the Publishing a Spun Article video. To output multiple versions of my article, I click on Publish, followed by Generate Articles. The Article Generators dialog box appears, prompting me with a number of generation settings. The first setting is to specify how many versions of the article I want to generate. I can output up to 1,000 articles, but I'll limit it to 10 versions for this example. The article file name prefix is used so I can keep track of all my different articles. In some cases, I may want all the articles to be saved into one large single text file, as required by some blogging systems and third-party software. The article separator text is to indicate to third-party systems where one article ends and the other one begins. The final option is designed to give us the most unique article versions possible. The nth synonym operation works through our article, taking the first synonym from each spin tags for our first article, then taking the second synonym from each spin tags for our second article, and so on. This option is really designed for users that create very large spin tags. Otherwise, stick with the Best Spinner's default random selection process. I hit Generate Articles after I'm done with my settings. I choose the folder I wish to save my articles in. I then choose a file name, such as Dog Training Tips. I click on Save, and the Best Spinner goes to work to generate the article files, collects them into a zip file, and saves it in my chosen folder. Here's my zipped dog training article file. Unzipping the file reveals my 10 spun articles, and they are named as I had specified in my settings. Another way to generate several spun articles is through the bulk spin function. Compared with the Generate Articles operation, bulk spin will take several original articles and output a specified number of spun versions for each one of my original article. For instance, if I have 10 original articles, and I ask the spinner to generate 10 spun versions of each article, a total of 100 articles will be produced. To use this feature, all original articles need to be in the same folder. Click on Bulk Spin to begin. Navigate to where your original articles are located. Click on Generate Spun Articles. I then specify the number of spun articles I want, which I will set to 10. I click OK, and the Best Spinner outputs my spun versions in the folder I specified, putting them in a subfolder called Spun. Navigating to the Spun folder shows all my spun versions, the Best Spinner naming them with the original article name as the prefix, along with a unique spun number. Generating hundreds of articles from one or several original text is quick and easy with the Best Spinner.